Hello everyone, Railgan here again. Today I did find the solution to SKYTOSS. I'm going to show you guys in this replay how to beat SKYTOSS. This is a game between me and the 6.1 KMMR Lilbow, and we are dealing with the full-on SKYTOSS composition. He has 3 carriers ready, more in production. He has charge slots, cannons, storm, archon, and we're going right into it. I already made a video on this composition, but I have gathered vital intel that it's going to blow you guys' mind. So the way this composition works is we want to reach the late game stage, and then we will start just trading against the opponent. The composition is, in this game, I have 18 Festers, 15 Queens, 13 Lurkers, 6 Hydras. So very few Hydras, a lot of Lurkers and Queens, and a lot of Infestors. What is the goal? We're going to have to go a little bit on ahead, and you will see for yourself how this wonderful composition works. Whenever I engage, Lurkers are at the front. Immediately putting down Microbial Shroud on the Lurkers as fast as I can. Microbial Shroud is key. A Lurker with +3 Carapace upgrade underneath a Microbial Shroud takes 1 damage per interceptor shot. Yes, you heard right. A Queen underneath Microbial Shroud takes 1 damage per Void Ray shot and per interceptor shot. This means Queens turn practically invincible. What this allows us to do, this new style, allows us to push into bases that was previously not possible. Our goal is to push into a base and kill our Protoss opponent. Here you see it again, Microbial Shroud goes down, Lurker takes no damage at all. This one is outside of the Microbial Shroud, just barely. So it took quite a bit of damage. Goal, always have a lot of Lurkers. Here we're seeing the next engagement. I go in, Microbial Shroud a bit late, Microbial Shroud goes down, my units take almost no damage anymore, besides from the storms, right? That's why we have a lot of Lurkers, so the Lurkers are here to kill the buildings and to kill the High Templar. That's why we're using Lurkers and not Ultralisks. Lurkers are really, they're stationary and they're doing a really good job when it comes to dealing with the High Templars. And as you can tell, like my units take like this Queen is getting attacked, and you see her HP is dropping down 1 by 1, like very slowly. It's still, this Queen is getting attacked by all the carriers, by Void Rays, and it's not dying. Microbial Shroud turns Queens invincible versus air units. Here I run out of Microbial Shroud, so I have to retreat, right? The problem is, without Microbial Shroud you get absolutely wrecked. Now, what is the math behind it? Queen has 4 armor. Void Ray does 9 damage. The way Microbial Shroud works, before the Void Ray attacks, Microbial Shroud halves the damage, and then the armor subtracts another 9. So we have 9 damage Void Ray with +3 attack. He gets 9 damage. Divided by 2 is 4.5. Then we have 4.5 minus 4 is 0.5. 0.5 gets rounded to 1. So a Void Ray does 1 damage. Same for the carrier. They do 1 damage per shot. Against the Hydralisk, they do 2 damage per shot. So it's double the damage, but 2 damage is still fine to deal with, because Hydralisks have 1 less armor than Queens. So right here, once again, Microbial Shroud. Some units are a little bit outside of it, but like this Lurker, like it takes no damage. Hydralisks. The Tempests do a little bit more damage, so the Tempests actually hurt units underneath the Microbial Shroud, but it's barely worth the mention. Right? The Lurkers are just pushing in, like he's trying to fight my army, and I'm just pushing into his face with my Lurkers. I just took out his base. Like, this is his entire army. He's using Storm, everything. Microbial Shroud goes down, Lurkers at the back to kill the Archons. Microbial Shroud on top of the Hydras. He warps in Zealots. Zealots do not get affected by Microbial Shroud, so Zealots deal a lot of damage. Really annoying to deal with. But if you look at the supply, the Protoss is actually falling in supply, and my Lurkers are being annoying for him to deal with. Now he's suddenly down to 1, 2, 3 mining bases, but he only has 1, 3, and 4, 5, 4. He has 8 mineral patches mining and this base down here. Now if I take out this base, he's basically down to 1 mining base. So once again I push in here, lurkers go at the front, hydralisks and queens, hydras and infestors at the back, queens also at the front to tank, microbial shroud on top of the lurkers. I still have lurkers down here, a couple. Microbial Shroud makes my units practically invincible. I'm reinforcing with hydralisks at home, and I killed every interceptor. Every interceptor. Units lost is actually in my favor. Not only did I kill every interceptor, I also took out the Nexus, I took out the Archons. I was also able to kill all his Void Rays by now. And what do we do then? This base is gone, this base is gone, leaves one base up. We move over here. Here comes the train. And it's gone. Another base eliminated. Here comes the Protoss army. Microbial Shroud goes down. Fungal on all his units. And I just start target fire. I target fire the Tempest first, and I kill the carriers. Microbial Shroud. None of my units die. And it's game over. Easy as that. We just took out a 6.1k MMR Protoss with the perfect SKYTOSS army. Now Disruptors. Disruptors might be hard to deal with. We might need Vipers. If the Protoss adds Disruptors, you might need Vipers to abduct them. But I mean, I think this engagement here speaks for itself, right? We still have quite the SKYTOSS army here. Hydralisks just move underneath. Microbial Shroud, and his units do no damage anymore. He's target firing the infestors, but I have so many infestors here. Nothing matters. He gets absolutely cleaned up. Protoss has no chance. Guys, okay, we saw it in action. Give me 1 second. We're going to load up a quick arcade map now. Now I'm going to show you guys some neat stuff, right? We figured it out. We figured out how to deal with SKYTOSS. So I'm going to show you guys what happens if you have +3/+3 queens versus +3/+3 carriers. And this is if your mind is not already blown. If your mind is not already blown with what you have just watched, this is absolutely going to blow you away. So we make 1 infestor, 1 queen. Okay, let's make 3 infestors, like just so I'm safe that this works. 1 carrier. Who do you guys think wins this? Watch. So the queen, 1 queen. The queen takes 1 damage. Every interceptor deals 1 damage to the queen. You can see how the HP is going down. And the queen is attacking the carrier. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? I think this carrier is actually dying to the queen right here. I don't really have a good timing on the Microbial Shroud. I'm sorry about that. Do you guys see this? I'm not sure if I'm right. Can I get 1 more shroud? Yes. The queen. A single queen underneath Microbial Shroud can kill a carrier. Don't tell that to the Protoss players. Right. Let's just have a quick example here. How strong is it truly? We have queen plus infestor. And we have normal queen versus Void Ray. Right. So we are going to watch 2 fights now.
Your allies being attacked. Oh no! Where?
This is kind of scuffed. Let me redo this. Sorry, excuse me. This is also kind of scuffed. Whatever, guys, it will have to do. You can tell how this 1 queen right here absolutely gets killed. Well, this queen can protect. Queen can actually just fight against both Void Rays, because the Void Rays only deal 1 damage, and as soon as Microbial Shroud is gone, the queen, like, it takes a lot of damage, right? Once again, let me quickly wait here, readjust. Queen takes a lot of damage. Microbial Shroud, it takes 20% of the damage. Microbial Shroud does not half the damage it takes, it's an 80% reduction. What does this mean? What does this mean for us? Reset. A queen has 4 armor, right? We're doing the math again. A Void Ray has 9 damage. Void Ray attacks queen. Queen loses 5 HP. 9 minus 4 is 5. Right? We're doing basic math here, guys. This is important. Listen, listen. Now queen is full HP again. So we have 9 minus 4 equals 9 minus 5. 9 minus 4 equals 5. That's how much damage a queen takes. Microbial Shroud goes on the queen. Queen takes 1 damage. What does this mean? Microbial Shroud halves the damage, but 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. But how does it actually work? What Blizzard does is 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5. 4.5 minus 4 equals 0.5. 0.5 gets rounded to 1. That is the math. That is why a queen only takes 1 damage. Hydralisks have 1 fewer armor, so they take 2 damage per shot. That is all I wanted to show you guys. I hope you're going to win a lot of games now. We have the SKYTOSS counter.